Hi guys, welcome to a video. It's only going to be a quick one today. This will be the second review I've done. I wasn't going to do this yet. I was going to do a light review, but that's coming up. I start a new job tomorrow, so I'll be commuting to and from work by bike. The waterproof I've got at the moment isn't strictly speaking a waterproof, simply because the waterproof lining that's on the inside of it's worn off. It's also not ideal because it's basically a sweatsuit type scenario going on. You build up a little bit of heat, 5 minutes, start sweating, and then obviously as soon as you stop you're freezing again. So I bought this yesterday. It's the DARE2B, and I'll get you the exact name of it because it's written on it somewhere. It's the DARE2B ARED 15,000 VO2 stretch. Now, I'm not sure it's a dedicated mountain bike coat. I think it might actually be marketed more towards skiers, but it's advertised as waterproof and windproof, which is what I'm looking for. So I've come out today. It is raining on and off. I've just got some GoPro footage on the way down when it was raining, just to see if it was windproof or not. I've just stopped for a minute. All I'm doing, I'm at Westport Lake in Staffordshire, just down the road from my house. So the plan is do a few laps, just on a couple, but it's sort of stopping and starting. And then I've got to see if it is waterproof. Now, if you can see on this coat, the water has actually beaded up on the coat. It's not getting through, and you can just flick it and it literally bounces off. Now, before I go too much further, all I'm wearing underneath is this long sleeve layer. I normally wear this long sleeve layer and a t-shirt. It's not thermal, it's not really wicking. I haven't got the t-shirt on, so I can test to see if it is keeping me warm or not, if it is windproof. Right. So, on the inside of the coat, you get a pocket. At the top of the pocket, you can see that slit there. You put your mobile phone in there, thread your wire through your headphones, and I haven't got it like that at the moment, so I'm filming on my phone. It's got an outer pocket on your chest. Again, that'll fit a mobile phone, wallet, keys, whatever in. I can get a bit closer. These seams, I've got a rubber seal over the top, sorry, these zips. Nice toggle so you can still use them with gloves on. There isn't one on this side. You've got your two standard pockets, again with the sealed seams, rubber sealed seams. Now, if you do get too hot in this, to remove a bit of heat, there's also a zip under the arm that basically goes past the armpit. First time I've done it, so I'll clap in a bit. Can't see. On each side it goes from basically the elbow halfway down your rib cage. So if you do get too hot, there's one on either side. Now it's got a hood, I'll show you that in a second. There are some extra toggles so you can tighten the waistband up. Instead of having it straight, you can have it sort of tucked up. This zip, although it's not yellow, also has the sealed rubber zips. Velcro, so you can put those over the top of your gloves and Velcro yourself up. Now, as I said, it's not, I don't think it was marketed as a cycling coat, but the hood, as you can see, is large enough and is designed to cover a helmet. And also it zips up and gives you quite a bit of cover on your face. Might not look very flattering, but in winter I've carried a neck scarf that I put on around my face, and it saves carrying one thing if I can just zip it straight up, but also it does have the lower drop at the back. It does have the lower drop at the back, so get a bit more coverage from anything flicking up on your back wheel. My initial thoughts, I came down the roadway, you can hit about 30 odd mile an hour to get to here. The wind didn't get through. Like I say, I've only put one layer on, so I've got a better gauge of if it's getting through or not. No wind got through. I didn't feel any wind coming through any of these ventilation parts. This hood as well also zips off. The recommended retail price was £120. I went to the outdoors. This was the last one in the sale in of any size, and I paid £65 with my discount card for it. The quality of it, I've not had a proper waterproof, so for me it's absolutely brilliant. Like I say, the water is beading up on the coat and not just going through with a bit of a shake. Oh, it just pops off. So far we are waterproof, windproof. I'm going to do a few laps now just to see how breathable it is. So I'll get back to you when I've done that. So I'll stay on the camera phone for now. The rain's coming down a bit better now, so just filming, riding into it so you can see. I have actually got it wet. I tell you now that it's just stopping the wind cutting through it. But I don't think I'd get red hot in it. Like I say, I've only got one layer underneath. Normally I've got 2 layers underneath of absolutely rubbish coat, so I don't think there's much I'm going to be breaking into the major sweat as a result of this. I don't know if you can see, but the water is beading up on the coat. Imagine when it gets to build up, it'll just run off. Give it a shake though, and it does seem to just fall off. So there's the water. It's beading up, starting to run. Give it a quick. You can see it running off the coat, can't you? Beading up and then in places. Give it another lap. It wasn't too hard, it was getting stuck on the corners of the peaks of the helmet, so it covers pretty much all the helmet up, with the exception of the very front. But this is quite a large bulky helmet. I don't actually like it. I'm getting a newer one. It's not very comfortable at all. So, and the flap at the back you can't see, but it is covering my bum nicely. The flap end as my bum touches the seat, so it's not going to get hooked over the back of the seat. I've got proper dedicated cycling clothing that does that. It's just that extra bit you get, that sort of mud cover for your bum, goes down over the seat, and when you come to move out your seat, you suddenly find you're stuck to it. The real test for the sweat scenario is going to be on my way home. It's uphill for about a mile, some really steep stuff, so we'll see if I start breaking into the sweat. If I do, I'll open the ventilation or zip some of the arms and see how effective they are. But for now, I'm going to quickly show you where we are. If I can flip. No, you can't flip it round. And that's where I'm going for a cup of tea. Not sure I'll sit on the balcony today, which is here. I'm not that enthusiastic about testing this coat. Give you Another quick look at this lake. So we've got some proper rain now. This will be a good test for the uphill on the way over the bottom mile. So we better test for the see how waterproof it is and see how breathable it is, because it's these hills that are going to make me sweat, I think. So I'll switch to GoPro, and when I get home I'll be able to give you a better idea of if I broke into a crazy sweat or if it's kept me cool. And obviously dry. Yep. I'll switch to GoPro now. There's no sticky feeling, nothing. I have to say I'm impressed. So far, it's getting a 9 out of 10. But I'll review it again, middle of winter, and it could go up. So a 10 or drop down. So winter, with a thermal layer introduced, your wicking layer or base layer, and this over the top, I think will be just perfect, if I'm honest.
I have to say I'm impressed. So far it's getting a 9 out of 10, but I'll review it again middle of winter and it could go up to a 10 or drop down. So winter, the thermal layer introduced, your wicking layer or base layer, and this over the top, I think will be just perfect, if I'm honest.